Okay, let's go. What, man? This is the hardest harder in the game. Can this game make up its mind? Finally. Not that many, actually. I've knocked out some from like 1.9, but besides that, not really any others. So there's this and caloric out of 1.9 left to do. Caloric's interesting because it's got a 2-player duel at the end of it. I don't think I'll be able to skip it like I did on 10 by template. That's got a 2-player duel in it as well. I did that one with my brother. Because everything else is not that hard, it's a much more reasonable level to play 2-player, but it's a different story for caloric. But caloric is indeed 1.9. It's right at the tail end of 1.9 though. I don't have any comment. Never even seen the level. Or maybe I have and Facebook go away. No idea why it does that. I'm never on Facebook. But point is that I don't think I've seen any video of 3 pillars, but I probably have and just don't remember, so I hear it's not. No, 3 pillars is not the second hardest. It's some layout that got up, or some level that got updated to a really hard layout. That's the second hardest harder. So it's from what I hear, it's like neck and neck with this. However, I think only the top two are in the highest tier on Hexagon's list, because he broke down all of the levels into tiers. Oh. I thought you kind of did, because you said the difference between hardest and second hardest is massive. Really? I finally get to that part and that kills me?
Well, the part of the strawberry patch I could reach would be so good.
On that other death in the wave, I had already clicked after having let go, and the game had not yet registered that I had let go. That's how delayed it was. Oof. I might get to that part 50 times and only pass it once. I think I've passed it maybe 4 times in normal mode. Hello. Welcome to the stream where I get wrecked by this one 7-star level for a few hours. Till I give up and just try again later. That is a description of my Wednesday. Dang it! I get lag in this part. Like, for some reason my computer just does not want to render it and play as speedily as it should. Still says I have 60 FPS. It's just like I feel like all my inputs and stuff get delayed a little bit. Hmm. Well, they need to have at least 15,000 stars and be legit. I don't, but see if anyone in the chat does. I just built some gameplay here and there. Most people don't seem to like it. At least when I build difficult gameplay, that is. Okay. Dang it, it was looking good until that thing had to exist. I don't know why it's there. It's just stupid. The UFO does not work consistently at all. Okay. I mean, obviously, myself and the other staff in SG are going to determine that for ourselves. Let me give you my Discord tag, and you can send the information there, and I'll check it out after this stream. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Alright, well then you already have my tag. See, I thought you changed your name on YouTube to the same, basically the same, or maybe I shouldn't say that, but it looks about the same as your name in GD, but okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've got 2 different Google accounts. This used to be my only one, the one with this YouTube channel on it, but since we're changing internet service providers at my dad's house, my other email is going to disappear pretty soon, and so I'm in the process very slowly of moving it over to the other Google account that I made. So that's in the works. But the only thing I do with it is email, so that's fine. Come on, game. That's just annoying. Yes! Yes, finally. The hardest harder in the game conquered. So 130 attempts are from an old practice run back when I just wanted to see how hard it was. So that's the attempt count, 3546. If you chop those out, then it's 3,416. I do not like this level. It is painful to play. And oh wow, that's not the right search. Here we go. Did a run of 55 to 100, and then I did 10 to 100. And that was on, if you discount the 130 attempts, that was on attempt 750. So, as you can see, a lot has happened since then. This? Why the demonstrative adjective? Alright, I'll save the account real quick. Thankfully I have 50/50 upload, which is how I can stream, so that giant file gets uploaded to the cloud pretty quickly. Alright. Just write stuff down, get it done. Kind of show that my account is all in one piece. Cut the recording there. Alright, I figured maybe I can show you guys some stuff that I'm working on. So let's turn on 120 Hertz. Not that. Sharp Miner is going to be next. Now because I have more than 100 levels downloaded, when I move it to the top of the list like that, that means that it stays saved. So if I go somewhere and don't have internet connection, I can still practice. But that's like something I usually don't have to worry about at all. And this is definitely harder than Regret Cave, even with 120 Hertz. I've just been playing it way too long. Alright, let's just advance the start position. Thank you. I upload demons or other upload-worthy levels every day, so most of them don't have voice though. Another thing is that I work pretty hard to at least write something in the description for every video. That's not something that you'll see all the YouTube channels out there doing. Alright, so that wave part that I did with the cube, and specifically the ending of it, so that would be this section right here, that is super satisfying to play. Actually, you know what? I'll finish showing off this by putting a start position here. It's not all wave. Oof. Yeah, I was pretty proud when I finished that thing off. All this gameplay is pretty old too. I think I started building it about 2 years ago. That's harder than a triple, by the way. Now I'm going to delete all the start positions and we're going to see everything else. Nice, first attempt. I decided to go mostly wave because originally I was going to do it with my brother, and I had him doing that wave here, the wave cube, and he did not like the wave that I built, and I loved it. So I ended up keeping that, and then in the ship part, the ship wave, I kind of just wanted to stick to wave again. I had already planned on doing that. And then from there, I make player 2 continue to be wave. But what's cool about this is that there are multiple different places where players 1 and 2 can swap roles, so you can kind of do this however you want. You just have to stay on. You just have to make sure that both routes are covered. So there's something I wanted to fix. I did a quick little test in the spider here. What happened to me a lot of times is I'd go click, 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 and then right here I'd click a bit early. And it used to be we had the blocks raised up here for the making player 2 auto. And when I clicked early, I'd die on that. But if the block was right here, it wouldn't happen. I tested that last night. So I just deleted the block, and the way I tested it was by moving the other spider around using teleport portals. So that's why this is open. So I'm just going to fix that real quick. And this jump is stupid hard, by the way. It's not as hard, or the end jump is easier than this. Just kind of want to make it like kind of scary like that though. A triple spike on top of a triple spike. I've never seen anyone do that, by the way, so I'm like, yeah, let's do it. This is like Insane Demon, and Duelo Maestro is just Hard Demon. If you split it up into two people, so this would easily take Extreme Demon. You know, if it got decorated and rated and all that, but I still have to finish buffing player 2's part and putting them together into one cohesive layout that then can be decorated. I know, I was like at the same place a whole year ago. I haven't really been doing it. But this could be pretty big. What I find interesting though is that there have been 3 different 2-player demon projects that have come out since Duelo Maestro. There was SrGuillester's Freedom Dive, Trusta was making a level, and then there was another one by Gaiden Hurtney, and I haven't seen any of those materialize. I don't really know what Trusta was pulling together, but this one is specifically intended to be completed by 2 people. I don't think anyone could do this solo. I know Freedom Dive was kind of meant to be like Duelo Maestro, where it's a really hard two-handed level. I don't know what the other 2 really were. One thing I did not like about the Gaiden Hurtney one was it very much separated players 1 and 2, like into 2 halves of the screen. You know, that's the sort of thing that you saw back in 1.8 every so often. Which is kind of lazy in my opinion. Like, find a creative way to mesh both players together into one track. Well, there were 2 Freedom Dives. There was one by Penato and one by SrGuillester. I have not seen the one by SrGuillester go anywhere, but the Penato one I've seen a lot more work on. I'm not sure what's happened to it though. I know it was in like verification. Also, if you know Akanari from SG, I have to wonder if maybe Azuler went down the same route. Maybe he's in jail. No. It's because I have thoughts. So in this part here, and I've already gone quite a ways past it, but the ship and the UFO will have to navigate together through the same space. It's actually pretty difficult. The UFO has it easy and the ship has it hard. And then from there it splits off, and there's a I'm the cube who has to manage the orb timings, and then there's a ball up on top, and it has to get the key down below, and then the cube and the ball will go through the tunnel together. Oh yeah, I know. Lots of people tend to just focus on what they're playing. You'll see that a lot of times with the big streamers, like they've got so much chat going by that they can't just talk about it. That's one of the things I didn't watch a lot of Carmel streams, but I know that he would talk about stuff in a bit more detail in his streams sometimes. But he was like really strict when it came to rules. But then he also had a lot of immature kids following him, so that's what you gotta do. Jeppe the King, I'm probably not going to complete this because it's stupid hard. We're just kind of like hanging out since I beat Regret Cave. Yeah, let's go to a part that's more fun. Actually, just because that robot's such a wall, we'll put one here and call it good. This part's probably one of the most confusing sections of the level. That black orb there is right where the spiders split off. The other spider will run right into it and use the black orb to go on the lower route. Kind of give you an idea here. So then they'll come up here, hit this pink orb, hit the green orb, go through here, hit this yellow orb, do a very small ship section, hit this cube. It'll probably bug and they'll have to hit the blue orb here, but that's fine. It's also kind of like an obstacle for me, and then they end up down here at the spikes. Now they're boosted upwards for the auto, but he'll use the spikes and then skip the orange orb and hit these two. Do the hard timing here just like I have to do, and then from there you got these three orbs, and they come here, hit this dash orb, fall and land on this dash orb. Don't go up too high, hit this dash orb and pass right through here, land on this dash orb, and then they're good all the way until the ball. And the ball is just going to be a case of like back and forth, and then you come up here, down to here, up here, and then down here. Blue orb or yellow orb, blue orb, and then click from here, click this, and hit the dash orb at the right place to fit through these spikes. And then from there I take over, so we'll try that again. That should not happen. That pink orb is supposed to be like a fake for both me and the other player, but for some reason, after hitting the black orb, it automatically activates. Even though I'm holding with the black orb the whole time. So I I need to rethink that, I think. The drop starts off with a symmetrical dual. It's not quite so obvious just because just because of the auto, but we'll go back to the drop and play that again. So right here in the ship is where you can swap roles, and that will change whether or not you are the wave or the cube at the end of the symmetrical section. So you can either have your gravity reversed by the portals, or go to the portal that already has your gravity. Now I'm going to make some changes to the wave cube dual because I still need to buff player 2's part in the asymmetric sections, but and the cube, in order to buff a cube, one of the things you might do is change up how it works. But the way I've set it up is you'd hit the dash orb, and then you'd have to come up here, hit this black orb, jump from here, hit the blue orb, and then the orange orb. You'll land up here. Then you fall, hit the green orb, and then hit the pink orb, and come down here, let go, become mini, and then you hit these two orbs. Then you jump here and go from here up to here, hit this orb, glide through here, hit this and this. Then there was an orange pad here that will take you up to this. You'll hit that, the blue orb, hold the green orb up to this, or hold the dash orb up to this green orb, hit that, and then you jump into this portal, and then jump off, hit the blue orb, and then you go through this little gauntlet here, which the auto matches perfectly. And then I'm thinking there was probably an orb here that you had to hit. I'm not sure exactly what I did. I don't know when I'm going to do a level grinding stream. Or a level request stream, I should say. Not now. Don't really want to do that right now. In the ship part here, you can kind of see like the wave and the ship will occupy the same space. The ship will go through here and the mini wave will go under. Then at this point the ship will hit the black orb and come down here and go through this section that the wave can't access. And then it'll come down here, be made large again because it got made mini here, and then hit this orange orb and fly up through here. Then it will land in this wave portal. The waves will go through the same space right through this bend, and then they'll split apart. One wave will be large and the other wave will be small. Small wave is upside down. Well, I guess you can swap here if you want. But the way I do it, I stay upside down and become mini. The other wave will go through here, and then they'll both become mini, and they'll do all of this. So they have to follow the portals based on their gravity. Then they can swap positions in this section here and go into the wave and UFO. And then that will decide what's going on here. The UFO will become the ball and the wave will become the spider. The spider. The ball becomes large here and the spider switches over to robot. So a lot of this has been butchered to make it auto, but the robot has a pretty challenging section. This blue orb, for example, is for the robot. And it'll go through here, hit this blue orb, and then jump up and grab this key, which is the last key of the level. And the ball will fly up into the portal. Alright, see you later. Dang it. That's just hard. The hardest part of the level, though, is the pre-drop, which would be this section right here. I set those invisible spikes up so that way no matter where you land, as long as you're holding when you land, you'll jump over them. And you'll jump over them pretty much exactly. The thing that makes the pre-drop so challenging is that you go from spam clicking, 3 different sequences of spam clicking. So that's these orbs here, which is actually more like 3 sets of 3 since I buffed them. And then you got all the spider clicks to do, which includes 1 difficult timing in the middle there. Then you've got 3 and 5 clicks with the UFO, and then you're doing straight fly, which is a little bit different. Controlled ship and straight fly. So that makes it like really hard on the wrist to get through those sections. Like if this part can physically hurt. Playing this part for a long time. And then once you pass all of it, then you're doing the fast part, which is really hard as well. So it's really a brutal setup for the drop. But that's why I kind of like it. The level transcends the game and makes you physically hurt. Thank you. I'm actually gonna delete the ID. Come on. Nope. So at this point I know we're just kind of practicing. I've got another project that I'm working on. I'm gonna make the screen go black because I really don't want to show the title of this project. Let me navigate there real quick. That's a good place for the start position to be at. Let's make the screen go back. And this is fine on both 120 hertz and 60 hertz. I mean, I'm just playing it. I don't really care right now. So I use that the mechanic where if your ball bumps up against the ceiling in a jump motion, you can hold and it will attach to the ceiling. That's something you rarely see anyone do. So I thought I'd give that a try to make a level kind of difficult. I already showed it. I knew that was going to happen. Hold on, let me just rename the level. There we go. I mean, the cat's kind of out of the bag in SG anyway, but... Come on, I just want to get to the cube. There's a cube after the UFO. And a very short ball. Yeah, it's hard. let's put down the start position. Alright, and then I'm also going to show off the start, because why not? Oof. Alright. I have one other secret project. So let's show that off. There we go. Might want to turn it up for this one. Okay. So that's as much as I'm gonna show. There's, you know, a lot more gameplay already built before that section, but that's the big thing that I built, and I'm really proud of it. But now I know how I want to continue it, but I don't have the inspiration to actually like build it and work on it and try and figure it out and make it work, because getting stuff to work takes a long time. So that's what I got there. I remember this. I love doing an absolutely perfect straight fly on that part. Hello Raiders, welcome. The layout that you just saw is Be My Side. It uses the uh, opening song to the second season of Hog and I. Here, how about I show you my best level? Thank you so much for the raid. My chat is completely flooded. Here, how about I show you something really hard? Yeah, we'll go with that start position. Let's go. Oof. All right, we'll just keep going from here. Not many flip gravity. I hate it when it does that. What? Why? The black orb sent my ball up? That's a new one. Why can't it just work? This is a great time to get walled by my own level, you know? See, that was not no clip, that was just getting really lucky. So some of those moves did kind of look like no clip to me, but so we'll put one more start position just so I can show the end of this. I did not just place that. Go away. Dang it. That's a really bad place to die. Somebody's figured it out. This is supposed to be a 2-player level. No, unfortunately, we're not doing level requests right now. Let's strip back all of the start positions so you can see the whole thing. Okay, we'll put down another start position because I am not consistent right now. So now you can kind of get a gist of how this goes. So let's play the drop a little bit more just because it's so much fun. There we go. Oh, that was a good run. I don't get that all that often. Yeah, no. Come on. Should I nerf this triple? I feel like that would be an injustice, but I've tried. That's how close I've gotten. Yeah, this is easily an insane demon. And that's just single player. Single player with player 2 made auto. I got 25% on Bloodbath, and that was like pulling teeth. So I guess like a little bit of background, I'm a star grinder. So I focus on beating lots of levels instead of really hard levels. To give you an idea, let's go back to 60 hertz. There's my stats. So Cool Dash recently got to 100,000 stars. I have more than half of that. So also I'm currently world number 11 for diamonds, and I am about to reach the diamond cap. I have less than 600 left to go. I'm also excited for passing Michigan for user coins. What? You know, it's funny. I was actually about to end the stream when you guys raided. Hold on, let me go check something. Yeah, none of my friends are live right now. At least no one who I'm subscribed to. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to call that good. No, I don't have anything set up for donations, unfortunately. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, I might consider figuring that out, but I'm at like 350, so because I'm not doing this for revenue, I'm doing this for fun and to be like a resource in the community. If you go into my channel and go under the playlist section, you'll see that all the demons I have are sorted into difficulties by playlist. So if you want like a whole bunch of really easy demons to do, go into the extremely easy demons playlist and knock yourself out. You'll get tons of demons for your stats. Ah, not the right button. That's funny. Alright, we'll accept that. Do we have anything new that's come in lately? Probably not, seeing as RobTop has not given us a daily yet. This is how many 5 stars I have left to do. Well, one of them's a 4-star. Or is two of them are 2 of them 4 stars? No, one of them is. So one of them's a 4-star, and then if you go all the way to the end, 4 of them are impossible. So Hypertrack has a lot of straight fly. I'm not playing that. It is possible. 2 people I know have beaten it, but I'm not doing it. This level's impossible. Reptile is impossible on 60 Hz PC, and Changes I'm told is possible, but I've never seen any real proof of that. Like, I've seen people do videos and stuff, but when I play it, I cannot get past that 25%. So that's what the scoop is there. So if you add all that up, I've got it said 519, so I've got 514 5 stars to do, and then they're done. And if you look at these levels, it's literally just the 2 levels that were rated recently. Autos, there might be one. Yeah, there are a few autos that I need to catch up on, but you know, autos are done. That's no big deal though. And then if you look at the harders, I mean, if we go to 3,100, you've got, you know, these levels, and then 3 impossible levels, and that's it. Everything else is 1.9 or above. So I've been grinding. Oh, hey, Happy. Welcome to the stream. I'm actually about to end it, but I got raided, so kind of have to keep going for a little bit. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. So, you know, sorry that you came in on a stream that was about to end. That happens sometimes. I finished off the title of the stream, Regret Cave, maybe about an hour ago. Oh, I'm doing alright. Hey, how about we continue this on Discord? Oh, you gotta go too. Okay. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Regret Cave is gonna come out. Well, I actually can use the calendar to figure that out. So I've got, I think, 2 other videos recorded. Yeah, so Regret Cave's gonna come out on the 8th of May. Yes, leave. I need to, like, do other life things. For one thing, my legs are killing me because of work. I've got a really physical job, and now I got a day off here, and my legs hate me. They want to stretch just like all day long. So sitting here is not helping them. So I'll see you guys later.